Hey Sarah, how's it going? Connor Holt here with Wilson Motor. Just want to put a face to the name so you know who you've been talking to this morning about this beautiful Mazda CX-9 here behind me. So let's kind of get to this. I'll flip this around. We'll do a little walk around video. I'll show you the bells and whistles, and hopefully this will be a vehicle you guys want. So let's kind of just get to it. It is a little bit dirty. We had some snowfall, as you can see from the snow on the parking lot. So I didn't get a chance to get it washed here this morning, but it actually is pretty clean for what usually comes out after snow. Up here in the front, you are going to have bright LED lights, so you'll be able to see a lot of things in the dark when you are driving up there with no lights out there in the middle of nowhere. Just kidding. Actually, I have no idea. I've never actually been to Montana. Right here in the middle, you have a big Mazda symbol. You're going to have kind of this cool little lines, plasticky. I don't know how to explain it. I normally would say honeycomb, but that's not a honeycomb looking one. That's more just lines, I guess. Kind of a grill. You do have 4 parking sensors here in the front. You got the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you got like the little vents down here. And that will be the front side. Here on our wheels, these are our Mazda wheels. Pretty fancy. And I do have actually some spare bolts in the back side that you can have some locking bolts in there for you too. I'll show you those in a sec. Tires are going to have a lot of tread because it is brand new. And you've got 6,000 miles on those tires. That's about it. But depending on the way you drive, you shouldn't have to get them changed anytime soon. Here is our mirrors, and there's a little, it's kind of hard to see in the video, but right here you've got a little square. There we go, I can't see it right there. That will light up bright orange, bright yellow when you have someone in the blind spot. You're also going to have this little button right here to be able to lock and unlock doors with the key within your pocket, so you don't have to pull the key out of your pocket or your purse. On the back side, we're going to also have 4 more parking sensors. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4. You got the CX-9, you got the all-wheel drive here, so you know you're driving an all-wheel drive vehicle. You got the Skyactiv G, which is the system that Mazda uses. There's a backup camera right there underneath the Mazda symbol. You do have a 3rd row, so we've got 6 seats total. You got the 2 in the drivers, the 2 in the middle with the captain's chairs, and the 2 back here in the very back. And if you don't need them, you can always drop them. So you just pull this and it's going to drop the headrest just like that. So if you want to just have the headrest down so you can see but keep the seats up, you can do that. Or if you pull it all the way down, you can push it forward just like that. And now you have a lot more storage space. So if you don't need the back row, you can do it like that there. In here you have those other bolts I was telling you about. They are black. They're actually meant for locking the wheels. I think the previous customer bought them and then they just never used them before they traded it in. So if you would like to use those, they will come with it because they are meant for the Mazdas. And then down here you're going to have a little bit of storage. You have the front license plate bracket. If you want to put that on, you're more than welcome to. If not, you can keep it off. And then you got your spare tire under there as well with the jack and tools. To get the seats back up, you just pull it down that little handle right there just like that. And you pop those headrests up just like that. And then you can push the button here and it will drop that down for you. The gas is going to be here on the left side. And you have to push the button on the inside to be able to get that undone so that no one can siphon or steal gas from you, I guess. Here's what our captain's chair is going to look like. You got this nice red color. It's kind of interesting. The way how my other customers are looking at it this week is, hey, it's like driving a BMW or one of those really fancy cars because they all have red interiors. Back here in the back, they're going to have options to be able to change the climate control back here, or you can lock it in the front so no one can touch it. But you're also going to have heated seats for these 2 captain's chairs too. You got the cup holders and you got 2 pockets on both driver and passenger seat too. Let's see what we throw in the back seat here. The back seat, you got these 2 seats, you got cup holders, and there is a little charger right there on the side. And it looks like this side also has that charger, so USB chargers all around, which is great. I think these guys got 2 chargers right here, so you got 4 chargers total here in the back seat. Oh, one other thing I really like is you have a little built sunshade. That's a cool feature that I always really like. I use it with my kids in our cars. Up here in the front, first off, to point off on the side, this is how you're going to control the chair on the driver's side. And you've got 2 spots right here you can save for 2 different drivers. So for you and the husband. Over here, kind of just going bells and whistles from left to right. So you're going to see we've got the window controls. your window locks, door locks, and then your windows. And then what's kind of cool is all 4 of these windows are automatic. So you touch them and all 4 will go down and go up for you automatically. Then you're gonna have right here, this is the tailgate release, or the lift gate, sorry, I guess is the official way to say it. Lift gate to be able to open that and close that. You get your lane keeping option right here. This is for when you're going off-roading, if you need some help to kind of get up there. And then you've got your parking sensors. If you don't like the beeping it does, you can turn that off by pushing that, and it will no longer beep for you. Then your gas release is right here on the bottom left, right next to the hood. Then you can change the steering wheel right here. You've got the headlight controls, your brights on the left side with the blinkers, and then you're gonna have the wipers on the right side for both rear and front. Up here you can see we've got pretty much, oh, it's almost a full digital display. This is a digital here in the middle. You're gonna have RPMs on the left. Where is that digital all the way around? Oh no, it's not. It's just digital there in the middle. RPMs are on the left, speed here in the middle in the digital spot, and then you've got the engine temperature, the fuel level. You're gonna show your fuel right there as well electronically, and then you've got your miles per gallon right here on the left side. And you can probably change all that information right here with the info button. Well, now it's not changing, so maybe it's not gonna work there. Oh, you just have to push it first, and then you can change it. So push the middle, and it will change it. And this is actually gonna be for your music, it sounds like. I was thinking maybe it's gonna be the same thing, so just push it for the changing the information there. Then you also have paddle shifters here on both sides to manually go up and down. You're gonna have, so like the info, this is all of the entertainment and music options. Your phone options with the AI assistant right here. You've got on this side, it's gonna be the cruise control, and this is the adaptive cruise control option. So you can go up to 4 car lengths away, it looks like. And then you can go down to as little as 1 car. It'd be really aggressive to be 1 car length there. And then you can see it goes all the way up to 4 car lengths. So adaptive cruise control is actually one of my favorite features. I have it on my car and I really love it. I like using it on the spots that are like 25 miles an hour. My last ticket was on a road that was 25 miles an hour. I was going 35 and I got a ticket for it. So now I use it on the 25 so I make sure I don't speed. And then over here in the middle, so it's kind of interesting is Mazda, they believe that touchscreens are what cause a lot of crashes. So they don't have a touchscreen still. To be able to change on this, you're going to have to use this guy right here to roll up and down, and then you click it to enter what you want to see. And then you go push back. You got the home, you got the media, you got your navigation, and then you're going to have your favorite spot. The navigation, though, there is not an SD card in there. So if you do want it, you're going to have to get an SD card, I believe, from Mazda, or I believe that you will also technically have the Apple CarPlay on here. Once you plug your phone in, Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, depending on what kind of phones you guys have. Most cars have those these days. Down here, you're gonna have a wireless phone charger right here, and then your connectors for this system is gonna be right here. 2 USBs right there. You're gonna have the cup holders. You got the auto hold option, which will hold your vehicle's brake for you, which is kind of cool. I really like that option too. So you come up to a stoplight, and once it turns green on your system up here in the front, it will hold the brake for you. Your seatbelt has to be technically plugged in for it to work though. Then you got your parking brake right here. You have your different drive modes, which is going to be normal or sport, it looks like. So just normal or sport. Here's how you're going to go into gear and flip it over here to the left side for the manual. That's how you're going to use these paddle shifters now. If you go into reverse, it's going to show you the backup camera up here. And then your sensor is going to start going off when you get into those yellow lines, and it gets really loud. It would be like a solid line when you get into the red there. And then down here we have our climate controls with a heated steering wheel, heated driver's seat, and heated passenger seat as well. The last thing here is we're going to have a sunroof up here, which opens up nice and easy. You can close it. And if you don't want the glass there, you can obviously close this thing to make it a little bit darker in here too. And then you got the owner's manual right here in the driver's or in the glove box. So if you have any additional questions, you can always refer back to that. And that is the vehicle. Oh, I'm sorry. One last thing. Right here, if you can see, we've got these three things. You can have a garage door hooked up to that, so you don't have to have another fob up here on the sun visor. Anyways, that's the vehicle. If you have any additional questions, please let me know. It's kind of interesting with the red seats. I kind of like them. They're not so bright in your face. It's kind of just like it's different than black because everything else has black these days. So it's a little bit different. I like that. But let me know if you need any additional pictures of anything or what else I can get you information-wise. And hopefully we'll be in contact soon. Thanks, Sarah. Have a good one.